Mark and Allie. It goes without saying that all of the cousins, and of course the extended family, roughly 1.4% of America's population, are so sincerely saddened that we were not able to be there for you on your sacred day. Though we're not physically there with you now, we certainly are in spirit, and we wish you all the joy and happiness on your sacred and eternal blood covenant. Now, had we not been interrupted by a pandemic, I would have had the privilege of being your officiant today, via the powers vested in me by a Google search and generally strong personal integrity. Having that interrupted, your siblings asked me to create a blessing, a well-wishing, a message of love on behalf of the cousins et al. Allie, I really think this is a very telling symbol of how the Fisher family truly adopts you and grafts your DNA with theirs once you marry in. It's pretty awesome. Actually, this family is obviously very good at grafting DNA. The Fishers could be synonymous with the Swimmers. Think about it. Mark, it's obvious why Allie has chosen you. You're an amazingly good-natured, kind-hearted, multi-talented, and savagely attractive man. Allie, you were likewise chosen by Mark because of your spectacular qualities, but also because you're as much of a BA as any of us. Remember, Mark and his cousins were raised by people who thought 7-year-olds could totally do Mount Whitney in a day with a PBJ in their pocket and wearing Tevas. If you get cold, kids, just run for a while. Yeah. And Allie, let me just stay with you for a minute, okay? It is my honor and privilege to give you your membership card and welcome you into the In-Laws Club. The members of our generation are Shannon, Ray, Stacy, John, Josh, Lisa, Adam, Bill, Danny, Jim, Mike, Sarah, Carly, Patrick, Nicole, Nima. And you've probably met most of the founding members, Joyce being one of them. And of course, our prestigious president, known within the club as the Godfather, Steve Fox. At all of our weddings, the Godfather has taken the time to mix us a drink, tell us some Fisher family stories that usually start with, "You can't make this shit up," and ensure each of us, upon joining this club, that it's not you, it's them. And in fact, we are the normal ones who have made the bold and certainly at the end of the day, amazing decision to join this family. So welcome to the club, Allie. The Godfather and the members will be reaching out. On that note, Mark and Allie, let me celebrate this day with you by reminding you of the various experiences that would have gone down during your wedding week under normal circumstances. These events and familial idiosyncrasies are the things that we as a family truly glory in, truly celebrate and belly laugh at. They probably wouldn't go over so well with maybe the outsider, possibly and very likely horrify anyone looking in from the outside. So where do I start? Well, first of all, whenever that most sacred of moments is happening in this ceremony right now, you can count on Cousin Matthew asking, "Where's Allie?" Better yet, you immediately will learn the answer to that question, as will everyone else, from Aunt Dinah, who will tell us exactly where she is. So it's good. Timing is everything. One of your groomsmen, of course, today would be Cousin Derek, who has obviously ripped the sleeves off of his rented tuxedo and will find the best time during the ceremony to throw an empty bottle of wild turkey into the nearest body of water in the name of love and all things American. And then there is my personal favorite family wedding pastime, watching Uncle Stephen absolutely wreck that random friend of yours from college who seemed to imply that they lean to the right politically. They never see it coming. You know, asking that person you just met 5 minutes ago some softball questions about distribution of wealth, the definition and practices of fascism, climate change, dangerous consumerist trends, keeping it light, having a drink. And then as you turn to go, you hear him ask who they voted for in the last election. That's when I grab the nearest chair, refill my beer, and get a front row seat. And as you now turn your head to the left there at the reception, you just may see 3 or 4 pregnant tequila fairies wearing bedazzled wings and serving the party in this special way. Those are your cousins, whom you may need a kidney from someday. Careful, kids. That's not a regular Jell-O. That's mommy Jell-O. About this time, Cousin Casey and Uncle Tom challenged the Zickrach cousins to a wall sit challenge to find out which side of this union has the best genetic makeup. The loser of which has to go diving for the 6-pack of silver bullets hidden in that pond over there. I think we know. Meanwhile, at the dance floor, there are literally countless 3 feet tall offspring mini-me's of the cousins, all absolutely shredding it to an 80s song. And in the middle of it all is Aunt Paula, dancing with a bottle of Fireball in one hand and 15 unclaimed centerpieces in the other hand. Score. Why can't you do the bouquet and garter toss right now, Mark and Allie? Let me tell you, it's because all of the aunts have been trying to take a grandkids pyramid picture for an hour and a half out back, and they think the only way they can get a copy of that picture is if their phone takes it. Now, you both remember last night, after the small, intimate, wedding party only rehearsal dinner that everybody showed up to. Cousin Derek dropped his classic rendition of Every Rose Has Its Thorn at the impromptu Rossi Mission bonfire. Always good. And all of my young children were there and now proudly reposting it on their Insta. Thank you, Derek, and basically every family member for investing in my children's lives and enhancing their vocabulary. It takes a village. You know how to get out of a bar fight in Montana? Tell them you're Melanie Metzger's cousin. Allie, if you're ever challenged to a 2-on-2 dance-off, grab cousin Sarah Jane or Jeff Fox immediately. All you have to do is stand there. Victory. Another thing we miss out on today, you guys, but we think fondly of, is seeing Grandma Mary and Pop sitting at a corner table at the reception, taking it all in. I assume reveling at this kingdom of amazing individuals that they have made and being greeted by their children and grandchildren all night. Goals, right? Mark and Allie, I mean absolute goals. My wish for you, I wish you were still sore from having to guard Cousin Warren yesterday in Ultimate Frisbee. My wish for you guys, I wish you were still sore from all the Cousin Olympic Games that Stephanie planned and choreographed yesterday, and possibly still butthurt from getting beat by Kelly and Ray in Spikeball, despite the fact that the sum of their ages is 85. So, sincerely, guys, we all wish we could be there today and cry tears of joy and love and dance in our bare feet all night like a bunch of wild Okies. But for now, we'll take a rain check and send our love to you in virtual format and smile a lot as we reflect on what it means to be a part of this big, crazy family that just got bigger and better. We love you, Mark and Allie. God bless you now and always in your marriage. We all got your back. Allie, the club will be calling.